F1 legend Ayrton Senna tragically lost his life while racing in F1 in 1994, and Williams were the last team he raced for. Ever since then, every Williams car has featured a tribute to Senna in the form of a Senna logo. 2022 will be the first time in 27 years that this tribute won't be there, and Williams team principal Jost Capito has now explained why to Motorsport. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, absence of Senna tribute on 2022 Williams explained. Capito began by revealing the key reasoning behind the Senna logo not being featured on their cars anymore. The decision was that we want to move on in the future. We have a new era, we have a new car, and we also refurbished our museum where we have a special area to celebrate Ayrton. He added how the drivers did not need to be reminded about the tragic death of Senna. I think we had to look now in the future and not showing the drivers the S all the time they get in the car and being reminded of what happened. Now it's time for the team to move on and be very honourable to Senna by having a very dedicated space in the museum and honour him there. He signed off by revealing if they consulted the Senna family regarding this and how they plan to continue honouring Senna. We didn't have a consultation with the family, but we are working with the Senna Foundation and we will increase our effort with the foundation and work on how we can support them more. I think more people benefit from this. If we can help people, especially through the foundation, I think that's a very good program. But it still has to be finally defined. Fast feed. For Williams driver Alex Albon, it feels fantastic to drive Grand Prix again. I feel like I have been away for half an eternity. I will try to use my experience from the last 3 years in Formula 1 as much as possible. After a year without a regular place, I may be a little rusty. The introduction of the new generation of racing cars is an advantage for me, because these cars are new to everyone. McLaren's Lando Norris has suggested that it can already be an exhausting sport at the halfway point, let alone at the end of the season. There are so many rule changes this year, so nobody really knows where they stand. The Drive to Survive crew followed me everywhere, including at home. I'm looking forward to seeing it when it comes out. Aston Martin CEO Martin Whitmarsh thinks that Formula 1 has been a bit arrogant in the past. What it has really taught is that we have to be relevant to society, to the needs of society, otherwise you just don't make that connection. AlphaTauri's Yuki Tsunoda feels more pressure to perform now than he did last year. It's a good kind of pressure, which motivates me when I'm training. Last year, if anything unexpected or unusual happened, I could not adapt quick enough to deal with the situation, which is why I struggled in a lot of races. Williams' Nicholas Latifi thinks that their 2022 car looks great and fresh. The blue has been associated with Williams for many years, so I think it's important that that has stayed. The new flashes of red and a little bit of electric blue, I think it looks great. Do you like the new Williams livery for 2022? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.